tell them check out the blog, bro. YouTube channel called MKO. It's pugilism, boxing algorithm. M stand for Marvin and Kevin's initials KO. Yeah, go tell them check out the blog. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? MKO, pugilism, boxing channel, talking all things boxing. Right about now, just going to talk to you about an interesting one. I just came up on my YouTube feed the other day. Yeah, some interesting news. It appears that Chris Eubank Jr., son of Christopher Eubank Sr., my son is so great, and he is going to be better than Mr. Mayweather, you know, Christopher, young Christopher. So yeah, so Chris Eubank Jr., I've seen some videos online recently surfaced. I don't know when these videos were taken, when exactly they were shot. That I don't know, but on my my feed, they came up about a day or two ago, and yeah, there was footage of Chris Eubank Jr. training with Roy Jones Jr. in sort of a class setting. I saw him having Eubank on the pads, rattling off combinations and moving and working on little transitional things. So Roy Jones Jr. appears to be sort of taking Eubank Jr. under his wings. You know, he had him doing some interesting training methods. He had Eubank Jr. and about 3 other guys in there. I think it was about 3-4 other guys in this sort of boxing class setting in the ring, and he had them doing dancing, moving, and all this sort of thing. So yeah, it was an interesting. There's a few interesting videos. If you look on YouTube, there, I think it might be Fight Hype or someone who actually posted these videos, and yeah, it's interesting. I remember seeing pictures of Eubank Jr. and Roy Jones Jr. together, and there has been these rumors going on for a little while that Roy Jones might be Eubank Jr.'s new trainer when he comes back. And it's interesting because the other guy done a pretty decent job with Eubank, the other trainer that he had for his last fights. So yeah, that I heard a little bit about they might have split, but yeah, it appears to be looks like it's official. But Eubank and Roy Jones Jr., that I think so far we still don't know if that's if they're officially working together as trainer and fighter. That's something that I can't say with confidence is actually confirmed, but it really wouldn't surprise me. I mean, Eubank Jr. seems to at least be, if not interested in Jones Jr. as a trainer, he's definitely checking him out, so to speak, as a trainer. He's definitely looking to learn a few things from him, because he seems to be very focused. You look at him in the training sessions, he looks very focused. He looks like he's sort of looking to improve himself, and it's good. I think to see Eubank Jr. and Roy Jones Jr. together is, I think if it were to happen, it could be a good fit. It's one of those things, you know, it could be a good fit. He might be the type of guy who Eubank Jr. would listen to. I mean, a guy like Roy Jones Jr., you know, multi-weight division world champion. I mean, he's won everything from, I think, middleweight all the way to heavyweight, you know, won world titles at the weights in between, you know, apart from cruiser, I think. But yeah, so Roy Jones Jr., definitely someone that if I was Eubank Jr., I would be looking to definitely get advice from somebody like that. I mean, you can't beat a guy like Roy Jones Jr., pound for pound, great fighter. You know, his only flaw was that he just fought on for too long. I mean, that was his main sort of flaw. I think had he stopped boxing after he beat Antonio Tarver or something like that, or after he beat John Ruiz, you know, we we would all be talking very differently about Roy Jones Jr. You know, he'd be regarded a lot higher than he is. And people, don't get me wrong, we do regard Roy Jones Jr. very highly, but I think it would have been even higher had he not have boxed on and got knocked out by people who would never be able to touch him in his prime. So, you know, that's his only real thing. But as far as boxing knowledge, you know, as far as knowing what it takes to win and knowing fundamental things about boxing, you couldn't really ask for a better mentor than Roy Jones Jr. I mean, I know the adage goes that, you know, great fighters don't necessarily make great trainers, you know, which I think, yeah, that's fair enough to say, because a lot of, you know, trainers in the past, not when we think of the great ones, I don't think they really were great fighters. So yeah, that kind of holds true. But you know, I think you could always buck the trend, and it's one of them where, yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens with Eubank Jr. and Roy Jones. I mean, I think it might be a good fit. You know, Roy Eubank seems to be sort of listening to him, and it would be somebody that he would have to respect, and you know, someone that I guess he would have seen Roy Jones Jr. growing up and stuff like that. And yeah, it should be, if they do come together, they do work together, I think, just on my sort of gut instinct, I think it might be a good fit. It's one of those things that, you know, I think I'd err on the side of it probably being a good fit. He looks like he's got some unorthodox different training method, does Roy Jones Jr. But yeah, he might be a good fit for Eubank. But anyway, just wanted to give you that bit of news right there. Will Eubank Jr. be trained by Roy Jones Jr.? Only time will tell. Anyway, nonetheless, MKO Pugilism over and out. See you next time.